what's up? This is Dr. Roman Seni back again with another awesome video. This video will be about how to face the rest 2 weeks before you face your examination on 24 August 2014. So of course it is conceptualized by our channel, that is mine and Gaurav, Unacademy, and you can watch it more videos or youtube.com/Unacademy. All the awesome videos are here. Do watch them before you go to face the examination. Anyways, this is the title. So this is Demolishing Civil Services Examination, and this is presented by, of course, me. Do read more about me on this page. If you have any query whatsoever, I'll respond within 24 hours, ma'am and sirs. Within 24 hours, I'll respond. If you message me your query over this URL, that is facebook.com/romanseni.official. Anyways, moving forward, this is my favorite quote. Please remember it. If you are not living on the edge, you are taking too much space. See, how does that work out? I'll tell you how does that work out. See, this is a continuum where it is extremely safe playing and it's extremely risk taking. This side people attempt 3 out of 100 and this side they become Rambo and they attempt 100 out of 100. So I need you to be somewhere over here. So this is the point where you should be focusing on. Don't be in middle like Buddhism. Don't follow middle path. Follow slightly the path towards the risk taking. See, what happens is, out of this also people get selected, but let's say the odds are 1 out of 10,000, and here the odds will be what? 1 out of, let's say, 1,000. So you have 10 times more chances of getting selected from this thing anyway. So please follow that you should be somewhere over here and you should attempt at least 85% of the questions. Then why am I telling you this? See, it was the morning of 26th May 2013. It was 8:30 AM and I haven't slept at all for past 2 days. Then I took some caffeine and then I went to exam hall and then I encountered 100 questions there, out of which I knew 52 for sure. 100% pata tha 52 I'll be doing correctly no matter what happens, but rest 48 I was not sure. So what to do with these next 48 questions? What I thought was, for these next 48, the only thing that was possible was to attempt some of them. So I attempted few of them. That is, I attempted 48 questions, and out of which 20 were correct, 28 were wrong. So that gave us a total of 72 correct and 28 wrong, and that is a final score of 126 approximately. So this was my final score in GS Prelims 1. So if I would have not attempted the rest 48 questions, I would have gotten 104 marks, but I got 126 marks. So I wanted to squeeze each and every mark like I did for these 22 marks, which propelled my score up to 309 in GS paper 1. So this is what I want you to do. Take more and more risk, otherwise you are already gone. If you attempt, let's say, 40 questions only, then the cutoff is 60% last time plus 1. So this was the cutoff last year. So if you do not attempt all the questions, you are already doomed. Similarly, what I did in paper 2 was this. In paper 2, I knew 65 questions for sure. So that amounts to a rough score of 162.5. But I got 184. How was that possible? It was possible because for last 15 questions, I attempted 15. Out of which 10 I got correct, 5 were wrong. So that gives me a raw score of 75 and 5. So that was certain around 183.33, something like that score came out. So with that, I want you to start this lecture by being risk friendly. That is, if you are not living on the edge, you are taking too much space, my dear friends. Please live on the edge and stop taking too much space. Be a little more risk friendly. Anyways, so this is the preparation mode which I wanted to get in now for next 2 weeks. This is extremely serious. This is not kidding stuff. So first of all, do your daily practice. What is daily practice? I'll be dealing with this concept in details later on. For next 2 weeks, make sure that you follow this daily practice on a daily basis. That's why it's called daily practice. Then we have something called as book list, our favorite. We love book list. Whenever a guy or girl does not teach us book list, we think he knows nothing. So आपके लिए specially this as book list I have been publishing it. Now what is importance of solving test papers? See, this is extremely important now that you just have 14-15 days left for your examination. So this is extremely important that you practice test papers a lot. Practice, 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 and then some more practice. So you will see that you will be at least practice previous year question papers from upsc.gov.in. It is a website freely available, all the question papers. Practice at least 8 to 10 years of last question papers. It will help you a lot. Then how to revise, since the syllabus is so vast, then how to get hold of all the syllabus in such less amount of time. So we will be dealing with these points, and then we will be dealing with how to self study. And these, let's say at least 12 hours per day I want you to study. Then what are the books to avoid completely? Please avoid these books at all cost. Please, my humble request, please do not read these books which I'll be telling you not to read. Then distractions which we face in our lives on a day-to-day basis. Then overcoming laziness, doubt and pessimism. This is also important because our mind plays tricks on us and it tries to fool us from time to time. So please make sure that this pessimistic tendency goes away. Then we start with what I called as the daily practice, my personal favorite. Its concept, it was developed in my preparation mode only. So first thing first, do self study for 12 hours per day. It is non-negotiable. It has to be cumulatively. That means it not एक बार में बैठ के you read for 12 hours a day. We are not robots. We are not कोई मिल गया जादू. We cannot do these things. However, what we can do is half hour plus let's say 2 hour, then let's say 3 hours, then let's say again half hour, then let's say 2 hours, then 1 hour, something like this. If it cumulatively adds up to 12 hours per day for the next 14 days, it will just simply double your chances of clearing the prelims examination, as simple as that. Then we have leisure, half hour per day. Please make sure that whatever you like for pleasure, you do it in your leisure, and please do not tell me what you like. You can do whatever you want in your leisure hours as long as it's not harming others and it's beneficial to you. Please do not be stressed out during this half hour per day. It's extremely important. No stressing out during this half hour. Then keep going out. If we go out, what happens? 1 hour coming, 1 hour going. Then we go out for let's say 2 hours, then entire day is gone. So if you go out once, your day is gone. So please do not do these mal corrupt practices. And then avoid social media at all cost. If you are already addicted to social media, then what I want you to do is go to my Facebook page, read all the articles there, then go to Unacademy website, read all the articles there, then go to the hindu.com website, read all the articles there. So something like this, if you are already addicted to internet, this is what I want you to do in your free time. Please make sure that you do these things. Then the daily practice continues. Always put good food in your body. Being a doctor, I know if you overstuff yourself or you go on fast until death in Mukherjee Nagar to change the pattern, these things do not work out. And we know we have to have a rising blood glucose level. As I have already talked in my previous videos, a rising blood glucose level helps you in making the best decisions. That includes filling the OMR sheet by blackling like this. So please make sure that you put good food in your body. Do not eat junk and all that crap. Then what we have to do is what we call as exercise. Exercising does not mean 3 hours per day you are pumping iron like this. Please do not do that. Do not do this practice. It's not advisable. So what I want you to do is this. Just walk for half an hour per day. That's it. You can walk on your roof of your house. You can walk outside your home. It really doesn't matter. As long as you walk. This is the entire thing. Or you can do yoga, meditation and pranayam. You can do these things also. They helps a lot. Anyways, so then please do not drink, do not smoke, as these hamper your studies, plus they will hamper your decision making, plus the studies, and lastly the memory formation will be hampered. So these three things will be hampered. So please do not drink or smoke. Then at least sleep for 8 hours. We toppers, usually people assume that we are aliens and we have come from Mars and we do not sleep for entire day, we study for 24 hours per day. Please, that is not true. I have dealt with lot of toppers. Being one of them myself, I know that I cannot do without 8 hours of sleep. At least sleep for 7 to 8 hours per day, not more, not less. It helps in memory formation. That's it. Then you probably won't get sick. Then you'll have much more time and much more energy, and you'll be enthusiastic and zealous and with vigor. You'll be able to pursue your dreams, and then you'll prepare like anything, like a robot. And then if you are lying sick in the bed, you'll fail miserably. Please do not do these things. They are to your own detriment. Then book list, which is common to both prelims examination as well as mains examination. What I want you to tell you is this: please never read book from page to page. Never ever do that. At least if you have not opened a textbook till now, do not open it ever again. Do not read from textbooks at all. Then stop memorizing. Just skim through the pages. What I called as skimming is, skimming basically means that you keep on skimming, you keep on jumping from one thing to another, and you do not focus on one particular point on one particular page for a large amount of time. Skimming just means reading the words which are bold in italics. So these are the things which you should be focusing on. Then focus on keywords. Keywords are extremely important. Again, this is the thing which are keywords. Keywords keep on popping again and again. Whatever author knows best is the keywords. Whatever are present in previous year question papers, they automatically qualifies as key topics. So guys and girls, this is the way you should be preparing for next 2 weeks. So this is the way I want you to. Please do not open textbook if you have not done till now, and read frequently. Please do not do this practice reading modern history first day from Bipin Chandra, then B.L. Grover, then you are reading from Spectrum. Please do not do this. This is absolutely utterly useless practice. Please do not follow it. Just read it, let's say, from Spectrum, and this is the best book. It is a small kind of a book. Please read it from there. Then we have something called as prelims marks breakup. See, this is a long term average like we do in monsoon. Our Indian meteorological department do it in monsoon, but never able to predict. Anyway, so this is the long term average personally done by me. No other person can take credit for it. I have taken all the last year papers, and this is what was the pattern in last few years. Environment and ecology is the sole single most important thing. It is the 25% of your syllabus in prelims paper 1. Then comes science and technology, which is approximately 18%. Then history 14%, economy 14%, polity 12%, geography 11%, and then some miscellaneous crap is there which contributes about 7% of your thingy, which comes from India Yearbook, Manorama, and all that, economic survey and whatnot. Then similarly for paper 2, this is our breakup, that is reading comprehension constitutes about 36 question every year. Since the CSAT is already there since 2011, so there are only 3 papers. So this is the average of all those 3 papers, and this is 45% of the paper. Then we have something called as reasoning, syllogisms, pattern analysis, sequence forming, prediction. These are all things which are present. So they constitute approximately 23 questions each and every year, and they are 28.75% of your paper. Now comes the dreadful maths. I know people hate maths, but the thing is, sometimes they ask 3 questions, sometimes they ask 23 questions, and 1 year they ask 17 questions. So that gives us an average of 14 questions per year. Please do not make this mistake that you can leave maths because 1 year they just ask 3 questions. This is an utterly useless concept. Please get that out of your head and throw it in garbage. You have to read maths. Just revise the formulas in the coming days, and you will be doing wonder with your lives. Revise formulas. It might happen that since Nigwekar committee was there and it recommended that from English you should be shifting to reasoning and maths. So please, since an official committee, that is Nigwekar committee, has recommended that you should be shifting from, let's say, English to other areas like reasoning and aptitude and maths. So if you keep on doing that, so this is the trend UPSC will follow. So never neglect maths. Do not neglect maths at all cost. Then we have something called as decision making. Please attempt all the questions as first thing first. There are 2 options which are correct, so you have 50% chance of being correct. Secondly, there is no negative marking is absent, so make sure that you attempt all these questions at all cost. Decision making should be done first. Again, I am telling you, no negative marking and 2 options correct. So please attempt these questions. Then finally, I wanted to teach this, that this is how our day should be broken up. 8 hours of sleep, then 12 hours of study, so that gives us about 20 hours. Then for rest 4 hours, half hour of pleasure. Then you can solve one or two papers in the rest remaining hours. So please do not divert from it. And the rest 2 hours you can take in daily chores like nature's call, bathing, etc. So this is how it should be. This is the division for your next 14 days. Please make sure that you follow it diligently. Then this is the final book list which I wanted to prescribe as a doctor and as a civil servant. Please read NCERT 6 to 10th, read all. It will just take you 2 days. Please finish them. Maximum questions will be asked from them. This is the website, http://ncert.nic.in. They are available for free, completely free. Please download it from there. Then biology NCERT. I am already running a high yield series. Do check out the video. And biology NCERT, read from class 12th, chapter 13 to 16. I will be covering there anyways. Then chemistry, 12th class NCERT, last 2 chapters. They are also dealing with chemistry in everyday life, environmental chemistry and whatnot. Then we have something called as polity, economy, geography, history. You should read both 11th and 12th class from these books. Please read both 11th class and 12th class from them. Then we have Polity by Lakshmikant. Please finish this book. If you have not started, do not start it yet. Whatever source you have read Polity, you can read from it. However, if you have read Lakshmikant till now, please revise this book. For 14 to 15 questions will be coming directly from this book. Then we have History के लिए Modern History, The Spectrum, The Brief History of Modern India. The Spectrum is the best book in that. Please do not read any other book. If you have started from any other book, please continue with the same book. Then for CSAT, read nothing, just practice question paper. You will know what it will be coming and nothing more, just practice question papers. Then we have economics, that is economic survey plus NCERT. Just read the chapter 1 if you have not studied at all. It is also available for free download. Just Google economic survey, free download, you will get it. At least read chapter 1 if nothing else. Then for art and culture, read ancient history wali NCERT. And this is the most basic thing which you can do. Then for science and tech, read all the NCERTs which I have been mentioning in the last page. Then for geography, GC Leong, at least the part 1 of GC Leong should be read by you thoroughly, plus the NCERTs and any notes you have been making or any other book which you have been following. Please read that. If you have not started a textbook as of yet, if you have not read any magazine as of yet, please do not start it at any cost, because you will be doing yourself a lot of in favor. Then for current affairs, for our affairs, we have to have a Yojana, and for these affairs, the only Yojana which you need is the Yojana and the Hindu. These are the only 2 things which you should be reading now for your current affairs. Please stop reading Hindu now. Please stop reading Hindu, the newer Hindu which is coming, and read all the summaries and whatnot which I have been making. Or if you have not made, then go to the hindu.com website and read all the relevant articles. Then we have something called as test practice. This is extremely important. The single most foundation stone over which your entire building will be created in next 14 days. Do give at least 2 tests per day. You can buy these test papers on photocopy shops or you can give them online. Various websites have them for free. If you do want me to tell you which websites they are, you can ping me on my Facebook page and I'll be more than happy to answer there. Then give at least 2 tests per day and give as if you are giving UPSC preliminary examination. Be diligent, be hardworking and be sincere. Please give it only for 2 hours, not more. Then we have self-study. Please do an accumulative self-study of 12 hours per day. I have already spoken about cumulatively. Then you need to make your own goals. If you can revise fundamental rights in 2 hours, that's your choice. Please do that. If you can revise it in 1 day, that's also your choice. But do make sure that you are making your own goals and achieving at least 70% of whatever goal you are making. Then study wherever you can. It does not mean that you need to study at your room. You can study while traveling from metro. You can travel in auto. You can sit on a tree. It really doesn't matter. So this is the tree. You can be sitting on top of it here on a branch. But make sure that you do not fall off from the tree. Study wherever you can, whenever you can. It really doesn't matter whether you study at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the evening. As long as you are comfortable with the timing, whatever strategy works for you is the best strategy. Whatever works for you is the best. However, you can, it doesn't matter you should read online or offline. It really doesn't matter whether you read from PC, tablet, capsule. anything you can follow, as long as what you do is you study from the same content. So only the thing that matters is the content should remain the same. That is the relevant content which I have already spoken to you about. Then you need to revise more often from the same source again and again. That is, please do not switch between books. Please do not do this practice. It is a malpractice. If you do it, you are doomed. And further, you can watch other videos like Doomsday video I have made. Please watch it. It will be very beneficial. Then I have also made something called as high yield series. Environment and ecology has been covered. If you do want me to cover more topics like this, do ping me there. So these are the books to avoid. Absolute avoidance of now. Any book which is more than 400 pages should be avoided completely, because it is not the time to read them anyway. Then Bipin Chandra's history book should be avoided. If you have started from them, then you can continue and revise, but please do not start it. Then India yearbook you can avoid safely. Then Manorama yearbook also, please do not read at all. D.D. Basu, Subhash Kashyap, please do not read them for your preliminary examination. In fact, do not read any other book which is not mentioned here. Plus, any market magazine whatsoever apart from Yojana should not be brought. There are various magazines, Times and all. Please do not buy them. Please do not buy Chronicle, Economic Political Weekly, World Focus, South Asian Politics, Pratyogita Darpan. Please do not do that. Right now is not the time to read them. Then distractions will always be there. Please avoid well-wishers. They will be saying, tumse na hoga, tumse na ho payega. Please do not heed to their advices. For my non-Hindi friends, it means they will be saying it, you won't be able to make it. So please do not heed to their advices. Avoid such well-wishers. Anyone who is giving advice constantly either is just insecure about his or own preparation, or just don't give a, you know what I mean. Anyway, in fact, I will not be embarrassed and I will not be ashamed that myself I got sad. It has nothing to do with mood. It means stressed, anxious and depressed. So if you do get it, please ping me on my page. I'll be more than happy to deal with it there. So if you do still feel confused, distracted, or in short, if you have any problem whatsoever, there is one stop solution for you guys, and you know where it is. So this is my own quote. Please, if you can read it, it will be good for you. You need to be what I called as detail oriented. You need to be extremely detail oriented, because persistent carelessness, if you are careless once in a while, that's good. It's rather appreciated. If you once in a while you are careless, that is appreciated. But if you are carelessness on a constant basis, it will lead to consistent failure. So guys, thank you for listening to me till now. I was very much enthusiastic about making this video. So if you do want me to cover any specific topic, this is our channel, Unacademy. Me and my good friend Gaurav Manjal, we run it. And please subscribe to this channel and like it and message your query. This is my URL, that is http://romansaini.official. So if you message me your query here, or you like this channel, please make sure that whatever query is still left with you, I'll reply within 24 hours. That's a personal guarantee. So anyways, best of luck for your examination. You guys rock. So I'll be making few videos more. So whichever topic you want me to make it on, I personally believe I should be making on environment, ecology and science and tech, because that covers approximately 43% of the paper. Anyways, whatever topic you want me to make, do let me know. Thank you and have an awesome 2 weeks. Best of luck for your examination. Thank you.